You know, the local media has an agenda that they're going to serve. I don't know who's in charge of it or what it is, if it's like a headless monster.
You know, I was pretty happy with that one Gerbils the other night.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good pizza.
Yeah.
Fat wallets and empty hearts. Which,
empty hearts.
It's insane how little musicians get. So, if you're interested in support, not just me, but any musician that you like, one of the best ways to do that, it sounds old school because it is purchase their music, purchase their merch, you know.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Rat Rod.
Hi, this is Mikey P from Skell.
Hey, this is Jeff from the Bell Jumpers.
Let's go.
Probably be Paul, because he's awesome.
This is Jessica for the band Dimitus. You're listening to Pennsylvania Rock Show.
what's up, everyone? You are tuned into the Pennsylvania Rock Show. My talk button didn't work. What's up, everyone? Try that again on the video side. You are listening to Pennsylvania Rock Show, episode number 688. Tonight I'm going to be talking to three of the gentlemen from Prime 8. We'll get to that in a moment, though. You just heard on the radio side Sarah Halter and her song Our Clockwork Destiny, Paradigm Darkest Hour, and Corpse God Remnants of a Fallen God. I'm going to bring up the gentlemen from Prime 8. There they are. What's up, guys?
Woo! What's going on?
So I also didn't press your button, so nobody heard you do that. Do that again. I can't wait for my new computer, so that my touchpad is kind of wearing out, so it doesn't always click.
Too much.
But so there's a theme to the three bands that I played. Do you want to mention what that is for me, Sean?
Yeah, we got the Zombie and Music Festival coming up on 9/23, and all three of those bands are going to be at the show. So it's going to be very good and exciting.
Oh, absolutely. Good time. That's all it's about. Good times.
And zombies.
And zombies, yeah. Go ahead.
So, first of all, there was a venue change. You want to make sure everybody knows where they're supposed to go?
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, the Subalpine, Josh and crew, they're no longer doing shows, and so we were able to save the show thanks to our friends at Halftime Lounge in Baldwin. It's going to still be the same lineup. So 10 good bands, actually 9 because Super Killer Robots just dropped off from Buffalo. They dropped off. So, but there's going to be 9 good bands, baby. 4 p.m. Zombie Fest. We're bringing it back to Pittsburgh, originally from Pittsburgh. Zombies, baby. That's where they were invented, and that's where we'll always be.
Monroeville, right?
Yeah, and we actually mentioned Monroeville Mall on our song with Off With Their Heads. That's what we named the festival after, our zombie song that we released on our last album. So, yeah, Monroeville Mall.
Now, is that the song we're going to listen to later? Is that the one that?
Yes,
okay.
It is. Beast Out of Famine.
And that's the one that was in the commercial that we were running on Music from 412 as well, right?
Yes, it is. Yep, that was the commercial. Before we switched venues, we had a nice little video commercial that we used our video on. My wife made that video and did an excellent job. And but that was before these two even joined the band. So let's get a little introduction to Jeff and Justin. Oh, boys, baby. Violin. Good old keyboards.
So I'm going to ask you guys some odd questions, but you should be used to that.
That's the kind of questions you, right?
I'm going to leave it to my boys today. I'm just sitting back, relaxing.
All right, so this is probably the most important question you've ever been asked on an interview. It's, what is the best pizza you've ever had because you're a musician?
And
they were going, wait, what?
Justin, you take it because you're a musician. best pizza.
So, recording session at a gig, on your way to or from a gig.
I want to say Fiore's, I think it's called.
Fiore's. Okay.
Is that the name? Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah, it's Fiore.
delicious.
So,
It's
yeah,
delicious.
something like that. Yeah.
And why do you say Fiore's? Some kind of reason?
Well, it doesn't taste like ketchup toast. You get a piece of toast with ketchup on top and cheese. It actually tastes like it's seasoned.
Yeah.
And they use sauce and cheese. It's actually really good.
Any reason for being with a band related to it, or just because it's the best in Pittsburgh?
It's the best I've had recently.
I'm not going to argue.
Memory.
It's not Scranton pizza because Scranton pizza
Scranton's
is the
got some
best.
good pizza. They do have
Yeah.
good pizza.
Well,
I'll give them that.
what about the double stuffed steak and cheese?
No, that stuff is amazing.
Did you have the double
That's
stuffed
right.
steak
That's
and cheese?
the only time I've had pizza with the band.
Double stuffed steak and cheese?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Wait,
Well,
where was that? Was that was in Scranton?
Scranton,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. Yo, Scranton
Wow,
has
you-
the best pizza in the world, man. There's no better.
So was that when you were there for the big break,
Yeah.
or was?
Yeah, that was one of the first shows that no, it wasn't a big break for Justin. It was the big break for Jeff first time. We meet at Duke's, and we have like a little Scranton crew. I'm originally from Scranton. Did you know that?
I did not.
I'm originally from Scranton.
But there is an RV place there that shares my last name.
I know. Well, we've had this conversation.
Yep.
Remember? You said you wanted Damiano.com and a car,
Yep.
right? Yep.
Yep.
We've had this conversation. So you don't even remember.
That's. I just told you I can't remember my names.
First time, Jeff's had Scranton pizza twice with the double stuff. One was twice, at least once with the big break.
And I
Maybe
remember.
twice with the big break. And then the third time when we went to do a benefit.
fundraiser.
Benefit fundraiser for against cancer at the Keystone stage. And the big break invited us out there and did that. And we really love our Scranton community. But really, the pizza in Scranton, Andy's, Duke's, and second time was for the benefit. And was that your first? No, first show was Halloween. But that might have been your second one.
That was my first near full show.
Real show?
Yeah. Well,
Did you play everything that show?
I think I played everything but one song, and that was
Well,
the
we
most
streamed
I had
live on the
played.
NEPA. But was that your first show other than our?
I think we did Squirrel Tail Sports Bar before that.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Yes. And when he told us, Justin told us, he's like, "Oh, what day is that? I might be able to make it." And just out of the blue, like Justin drives 5 hours to a show to play with us, and it's like literally like the fifth time we've ever even got together.
Yeah. Yeah, the first time I played with them, I hadn't even practiced with them, and it was a Halloween party.
And we got him out of his slumber. He was in a 15-year slumber?
Yeah.
10-year slumber?
15.
15-year slumber. This man has not played the violin. And we met him at the Green Beacon and got you out of the slumber and said, oh, he's like, I play violin. We lost Megan after, 7 years. He's like, I play violin. Well, you tell the story. I play violin. I was like, coming in. We met him through the Biscuits. You know who the Biscuits is?
I have never interviewed them, but I have heard of them.
Good ska band. Very, very good ska band. That's
Yeah.
how we met Justin here.
Yep.
So it's a good pizza story.
Okay.
What you got for us? Pizza.
So here's the thing for pizza, right? Someday I'm gonna go back and listen to all these shows, and then I'm gonna make a list of all the different pizza places listed, and then I'm gonna make another podcast where I go and test all the pizzas.
Oh, well, if you go to Scranton,
But I need a better paying job for that.
we'll take you. We'll take you on tour, Bill. We'll take you to Scranton. We'll do a little. Yo, you hear of Altoona Pizza? I belong to a pizza.
That's they put the American cheese on it, right?
Cheddar. I've never had it. I belong to a little pizza group on Facebook that Ryan Unruh invited me to, and it's one of my favorite pages on Facebook. They just keep posting pizza. So I'm glad that you asked that. And I got a pizza tattoo. Did you know that?
Oh, You're the second musician I know that has a pizza
I
tattoo.
got the pizza tattoo, baby.
Joey Connor from Blackridge also has a pizza tattoo.
Jeff has one too, but he can't show it.
No, not on here.
Below the waist. Below the waist.
So Doc Rock is hanging out in the chat room from Metal Shop 101
Doc,
on
thanks for
Music from the 412 and a bazillion other stations.
We really appreciate you. I see you sharing our stuff all the time, man. Good things. Thank you.
Speaking of a bazillion other stations, I didn't mention this show is on musicfromthe412.com, buildthescene.com, oldiesxl.com, xrpradio.co.uk in Scotland, rootaroораdio.com. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I know I'm forgetting somebody, but we're all over the place.
Like I have. I have this cheat sheet right here hanging down for me.
Oh yeah, cheat sheets.
I usually write it on my notes, but it didn't make it on the notes today. There you can see notes.
That's all right.
that came with all this other stuff that's going on too, trying to keep track of what I'm doing. Hey guys, so we're gonna take a short break as soon as I remember to cue the video that I was gonna play, and it's live. So we're gonna take a short break. On the video side, you are going to watch something. Yeah, thanks.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's in here. All right, so
great, yeah.
So I'm gonna play a video. On the music side, you're gonna hear Prime 8's song "Feast at a Famine," and
It's gonna be awesome.
we'll be right back.
We still on?
Music from the 412 is happy to join with Dresky Entertainment to promote original music in Pittsburgh and give away tickets to select Dresky Entertainment shows. Head to www.musicfromthe412.com/contest to enter for your chance to win tickets. Listen to the Pennsylvania Rock Show live at 9 p.m. on Mondays for the ticket drawings for these upcoming Dresky Entertainment shows. September 15th, Cherry Poppin' Daddies at Jurgles. September 24th, Drive-By Truckers at the Palace Theater. September 27th, Murphy's Law at the Craft House. October 8th, Alice Cooper at West Banco Arena. October 15th, Exciter at Preserving Underground. October 19th, September Morning at Hard Rock Cafe. November 4th, Tower of Power at Carnegie Library Hall of Homestead. November 11th, Don McLean at Carnegie Library Hall of Homestead. November 18th, Moonwalker at Preserving Underground. Make sure you check out musicfromthe412.com/contests for an updated list of the contests that Dresky Entertainment and Music from the 412 are giving away tickets to. And tune into the Pennsylvania Rock Show live Monday nights at 9 p.m. through our website to see if you have won.
Music from the 412 is proud to feature local Pittsburgh musicians on our 24-hour radio station. Tune in online or stream to your smart device to listen to the latest songs from some of the best bands in the burg. You can even submit your own original tracks online. Join us in supporting our local music scene. Tune in today to Music from the 412, Pittsburgh's home for original music. Don't miss 3 questions and a song on Music from the 412. Tune in as Bill Damiano of the Pennsylvania Rock Show introduces you to unsigned bands from anywhere on the third rock from the sun. Bill asks questions, bands give answers. Plus, an additional question is provided by the previous episode's featured artist. Learn about unsigned bands of all genres throughout the world through a very simple method: 3 questions and a song. Tune in to our next show.
Stop all that other stuff.
There we go.
Are we live?
We are now.
Yeah, baby.
Both video and radio. So that was Feast at a Famine. And this is your time to tell me what that song is about, even though we touched on it a little bit. Or a pizza story that goes along with it.
I guess I could only be the one who elaborates on the Feast and the Famine because, well, you're on the album version of that, yeah.
That song was around before I started with Fred.
It was. We recently released our latest album about a year ago, and that song was on it. My wife made the video, but when we actually recorded that video, if you see the video, that's self-produced. All the music on that video is actually self-produced, and I believe the version that you played was the album version, and that album version is Jeff was on that. We recorded with Johnny and the Razor Blades Johnny at his studio, Razor Blade Studios. You know it?
I do.
I think it's called Razor Blade Recordings.
Yeah, Razor Blade.
Yes.
So I better give him a proper shout out. Johnny's really awesome to work with. That's the album that we worked with, and that's who we recorded with. That was before Justin joined the band, but yeah, we're currently trying to write new music, but that was released about a year ago. The video itself was probably about a year and a half ago or so. So yeah, it's about, obviously we're from Pittsburgh and it's our zombie song. So I've been in the band. I've been in this particular band for 22 years, and always felt that every Pittsburgh band should have a zombie song, right? Every Pittsburgh band should have a zombie song. There's no doubt about it. At least one.
Well, it's in the local constitution.
It is.
Local government.
And Jeff would know. He didn't only just read it. He wrote it.
Yeah. Nobody read it, but I did write it.
Yeah. I read one or two passages. It was just like, let there be zombies. Let there be primate, and let there be gods.
Speaking of primate, Sean, turn your hand and put it up near the camera.
Is it as good as
there? You go.
Is it as good as a pizza? Yeah, I got primates tattooed on me, and hopefully it's a lifelong thing. It's been so far.
22 years. That's longer than this show's been on.
Man, it's been a rough time.
Fun.
So, what is today's date? The 11th, right?
It's 9/11, baby. Don't ever forget that date. 9/11.
In 3 days is the Pennsylvania Rock Show's anniversary.
What year?
2004 was the first one.
Well, happy birthday, baby. Yeah. Happy birthday.
I'm terrible at figuring that out. Is that 19 years? 20 years? 20? I don't know. 19.
I didn't even hear the year. It went from here to over here and then up there.
2004, Sean.
Oh.
I always forget to mention that on the show. This might be the first time in all those years that I've mentioned it on the show that it actually should have been mentioned on.
Well, you better bookmark it. Bookmark it. Make it somewhat important.
So, what? If you could sit down and write a song with any songwriter in the history of the world, who would you want to sit down with and why?
Justin, you want to take that one? No, I always take the questions. Come on.
I think for me, it would have to honestly be Claudia Sanchez from Coheed and Cambria. I've just honestly loved their music and what they do. So
I don't even know who that band is.
Oh man,
I'm gonna shake my head like I like them. What about you, Jeff?
I would have to say probably J.G. Thirlwell. Fetus. Scraping fetus.
And now I'm going to do what Sean did.
I mean, I'm old, man. These guys are younger than me, man. I'm old.
Now, Coheed and Cambria, I do know, but you gotta give us a little insight on that one. But before you do that, Glenn Stockhausen is in the chat saying hello. So if you guys know him, give him a wave. And if I know him, I'm sorry that I didn't remember.
I don't know any of these bands, but I will listen to them.
I don't know any bands. I've never heard it. I never heard music before.
Wow.
I don't listen to music.
We're all from space, outer space. From the
isn't that a band? We Came from Space.
We have
it is.
Well, that was water.
Yes.
So we came from space is a Pittsburgh band.
Okay.
I know different places in space. That's a Pittsburgh band.
You guys are familiar with the Borstal Boys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or 13 Saints?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Dave, who plays guitar in both of those bands, is in We Came from Space.
Isn't there a band called Different Places in Space?
I don't know. I'm gonna nod my head again, like I do.
100%, but it maybe misconfused it.
Maybe.
It might be.
Now I'm not even sure what we're talking about, but
I know for a fact that's the name of a band. Because when I used to work with Horse Rock Entertainment, I booked them a couple times, and so I know, and I've seen their names on flyers, but I know Different Places in space. But the other one I haven't heard. But I know Borstal Boys and whoever else.
So We Came from Space is a prog band from Pittsburgh.
No, did you look it up to make sure you're right?
Oh no, for sure. I'm 100% sure on this one.
Well, we're doing a space concept album. That's our next thing. Space little.
Are you doing zombies in space?
No, monkeys versus cyborg alien type crap.
Well, zombie.
I didn't say that the S word.
You did say the C word. You did say crap.
Oh crap.
You did say that.
Oh crap.
That I think that one's okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's censored.
Maybe.
I got it on the list right here. No cursing. It's highlighted in black. Big black.
That's an important one. Hey, so you mentioned taking me to Scranton with you on tour. So I'm gonna ask.
I don't think you would last.
I don't either, but
It's like a 5-hour drive.
I'm talking about the whole thing, man. There's a lot going on here.
All right, so we're on that trip, and I'm driving. And what music am I going to be playing in between stops?
Are you playing it or am I playing it?
Well, you're requesting it. I'm pressing play.
Well, I'll have these guys answer. I'm not going to know any of them, but go on. Can't be that hard.
No, yeah. I mean,
What's the band you have in the CD player right now? You don't have CD players because it's all electronic now.
Been listening to a lot of
my car does. my car has a 6 CD changer and a cassette player.
I got mine too. I got a truck that has a cassette player in it, and I got stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your answer. Go on, tell me who it is.
Well, lately I've been listening to a lot of Glory Hammer, kind of looking for some inspiration for the new album.
Fucking the Glory Hammer.
Sean.
I know editing. I don't know the Glory.
It's live.
Yeah, no editing.
So the KPP is going to have to come after me. OPP, DVP. You know me.
Question mark?
Doc says we should listen to Black Banana.
Yes.
That's a good song.
That is correct. We should listen to a Black Banana. What was it? The Hammer.
Glory Hammer.
Glory Hammer. Look, the name
Hey, who else? Who else are we listening to? Glory Hammer and Primate.
I would have to say Super Fun Happy Slide. A band I stumbled on accidentally. I was looking for a video of like Bart and Homer riding on the slide. But there's actually a band from Australia with that name. And it's just an excellent classic rock band. Just perfect noise.
If anyone listening,
So now we're going to have to look them up.
who that is,
Probably
please
not.
send us a message on Facebook because we're going to do a cover.
Well, I don't think they're around anymore.
We're still doing a cover.
That's fine.
So
Hammer.
it's funny you mentioned covers because there was a thing on Facebook about is Papa Roach's cover is Sweet Emotion the worst cover ever. So I went on YouTube and I watched it. And then I went down this hole for about 45 minutes before I came on, where I was watching bad covers. And you should do that. It's funny. No, you guys weren't on there.
No, we don't do covers. Yeah, I mean,
It was like,
read that stuff, yeah.
no, it was like
22 years.
there was
once.
there was one song where Moby, Miley Cyrus, and I forget the other band were all playing together covering somebody, and it was a train wreck.
You know who's good at doing covers is that Leo, whatever. He does Dance Monkey. Leo
Dance Monkey.
Whatever is Leo. He does good covers, man, and they're like metal. Someone's gonna know. I'm not. Leo something.
The guy on YouTube with tons of followers. Yeah.
Yeah, he does real good covers. If you like listening to covers, I suggest looking up. I think if you just put up Leo and the taste of the burp that I just had from the wings, you might find it.
Leo
Yes.
Wings.
All flats.
These look like
No
Music
drums.
Rock Studio.
No
or
drums.
something.
We don't even have a drummer anymore.
No, we don't.
That's a joke. Let's cut to the next video.
I mean, we absolutely can do that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna cut to the next video, and on the radio side, you guys are gonna listen to Right On Warriors and their song
Right
Friday
On.
Night.
I think they just played with Molecule Party last weekend. I think. Maybe not. We'll see you on the flip side.
412 concert calendar. I'm Bonnie Diver, and here's what's going on this week, the week of September 11th through the 18th. Thursday, September 14th, it's Thunder Thursday. Needs Hotel Band will be playing at the Pittsburgh Shrine Center. That starts at 6. On Friday at Jurgles, it's Cherry Poppin' Daddies. Listen to win tickets also for that show. That's coming up this Friday. Saturday, you've got Rock for Life. Speed Freak Motorsports in Butler will be hosting. Includes Skell, the Borstal Boys, Big House Pete, and so many other bands. It's a great cause. The music starts at 5, goes through 11. Also on Saturday, the Quasi Kings with Foo Bar will be at the Deadhead Winery. That starts at 7, goes through 10. And listen to win tickets from music from the 412. Drive-By Truckers are going to be at the Palace Theater in Greensburg on Sunday, September 24th. September 27th, that's Murphy's Law at the Craft House. And October 8th, Alice Cooper at West Banco Arena. Yep, we've got your tickets here on Music from the 412. That's your concert calendar for the week and more. I'm Bonnie Diver.
What's up, everyone? It's that time of the show where I give away 2 tickets to an upcoming Drusky Entertainment show. Right now, you will see 4 names spinning around of Dave Bizard, Andrew Carr, Antoinette Saligo, and Jeffrey Merriman. Right now, their names are on there one time each. I'm going to duplicate them a few times here momentarily. The tickets we're giving away are for the Cherry Poppin' Daddies this Friday. That is a Drusky Entertainment and Jurgles Presents show. Let me go ahead and add those names, 3, 4 more times. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to hit the shuffle button, which will change the order. And I'm going to go ahead and spin so that we can find out who this week's winner is. And that winner will be Dave Bizard. So Dave, keep an eye on your email. You'll be getting an email from me tonight informing Drusky Entertainment that you are the winner, and then you should be receiving tickets from them also via email very shortly after that.
The Hokey Pokey. And we turned ourselves around. That's what it's all about.
Well, a little too much pokey, though. So.
Yeah. The Pokey Okey.
We cannot hear you.
We can't hear you.
That's probably good that didn't air.
No bueno.
Dave Bizard, who just won the tickets, is the Dave who plays guitar in the bands we were just talking about.
See, that was fake. it was meant for him.
I'm sure he'll be excited. So we have about, 10 minutes, a little less than 10 minutes to go.
6 minutes too much.
But we did just hear Right On Warriors and their song Friday Night, which is brand new to music from 412 and Build the Scene. Next couple songs are actually going to be brand new. And if we make it to all the songs I have planned, the very last one is one that I've been playing for a while. But we'll get into that later.
You can just cut us off right now if you want to play the rest of them.
So you guys are playing musical chairs now, but there's no music playing.
There's the
no chairs either.
Is that what it was? So on the video side, they heard the tail end of whatever was going on there, but on the radio side, they didn't.
I mean, I might have had my foot in something that shouldn't have been.
So anyway,
talk about the future.
Perfect. That's a great segue. So you're leaving a show, and there's a DeLorean sitting outside with his door open, a flux capacitor in the back seat. Where are you going in time, and what band are you going to hang out with? Because, you know, Michael J. Fox hung out with Chuck Berry's cousin at the Under the Sea dance. What are you going to do?
Oh, jeez.
I'll say Screamin' Jay Hawkins. He's an old blues musician who invented pretty much all the stuff I listen to. All like the noise variant of everything. He influenced everybody from, you know, like Marilyn Manson and Jim Morrison to like James Brown, a bunch of other people. I can't even think right now, but he influenced just pretty much everything I listen to.
All right, so you're going to be a good segue into another question.
Well, do that, because I honestly have no idea right now.
Okay, but you may regret telling me that.
Johnny Be Good. If I'm doing the DeLorean stuff, I'm doing Johnny Be Good. I don't know how to play anything, but I'm going to try to teach him. My mouth whistle.
All right, so here's the segue from his answer.
Yeah.
All right, so you're now standing at the crossroads that Robert Johnson stood at and sold his soul to the devil. Why are you standing there waiting for the devil?
Ooh.
And in case you don't like that question, you just can tell me about a goal that you haven't reached yet musically. Some people go, I wouldn't do that. Me either, but it makes the question interesting.
There's a song about, I can't think of the name of it.
All I know is if we're talking about the devil and we're talking to a violin player, you better be mentioning the devil with Down Georgia. I mean, this is a violin player, man. If you're talking to the devil, what you doing? Can you play that song, Justin?
I've never given it a try.
So yes, you can.
But I've half thought before maybe we should try covering it.
What's America say? We vote now. Vote right there, right below. Vote for Devil with Down to Georgia. You know, I'm a Falcons fan.
That is the song.
Rise up, baby.
Oh, it is?
We undefeated this year. 1-0.
That song.
I can't remember the name of it.
If we beat the devil and we got a violin player, what we play? He's got the fucking fiddle of gold.
Sean!
He's got the fiddle of gold. I'm sorry. I sometimes can't control myself when it.
Well, no, it's actually made out of solid gold.
I'm
you paid a fortune for it.
Yes, and he sold his soul. Now I don't know. Maybe that's wrong.
All right, so why are you selling your soul to the devil, Sean? I'm afraid to ask him, but yeah.
I'm done answering questions. I've had enough of this today.
Well, I don't want to get away from Georgia. Just to
what I sell my soul for,
it is.
I guess I would sell my soul for, to be a vampire and live eternally, right? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I would want to go somewhere cold.
Right? I know.
Somewhere far away from Georgia.
Yeah, because this
Canada?
Jeff Snow.
Canada would be nice. Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
nice and
Go to
cold
Canada.
there.
I just wouldn't want to die. I mean, who wants to die? If you're going to sell your soul, that's the best thing to sell it for, right? Because you ain't going to die, so what you paying for? Nothing. I ain't paying nothing. I ain't dying. You can have it.
Kiss played in a Bay in Australia to a bunch of great white sharks. Metallica has played in a bubble in Antarctica. What is a non-standard venue that Prime 8 would like to play at?
Antarctica. I mean, you don't need a bubble. You just play on the ice.
I mean, we just play in Pittsburgh, man. It's the same
No.
thing.
Writing a space album.
It's
We're
the
either playing on the moon or Mars.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just the same. If we played on the moon with no people being there, no people.
That's it. Sean's cut off. Turn his mic off.
Let's just go to commercial.
I don't have any more videos queued, Sean.
Right. What I'm saying is Pittsburgh, right? It's the same. It's the same as the
A
moon.
non-standard
Well,
venue.
little Pittsburgh on the
That's
moon.
Pittsburgh.
Little Pittsburgh on the moon. How about that? It's like a replica of Pittsburgh.
I cursed 2 times.
All right.
I'm in trouble. Bill's never going to have us on again. It's like
We'll
these
be back
guys.
next week.
We'll be back next week.
Who do I have on next week? I have Ironside on next week, and
Ironside.
Skies of Terra. They share band members.
I've heard of Sky and Terra. I haven't heard of Ironside, but Ironboard's pretty good. You know them from Ohio.
So I do not. But Justin sings the harsh vocals in
doesn't do anything. He's a violin player.
not that Justin Townsend.
Well, let's keep it relevant.
Yeah,
Well, Justin Townsend sings the hard stuff for Skies of Terra, and then he's the lead singer of Ironside. So
Good for him.
bring them together.
God
Skies
bless
of Terra is re-releasing his song.
Good world. This one's one. I never realized how much times I type Justin, not Justin, but just in messages. Every time I try to type Justin,
So your text message.
it tags Justin. I'm like, no, I just gotta hit that space, man. I put in JUST, Justin pops up.
Stupid.
It's true. I'm not lying.
I'm glad you mentioned that because it popped. I didn't ask you guys the official build a scene question yet.
I'm out. I can't answer no more questions. So
Okay.
it's one of those two.
So the reason that popped into my head when he said popped up, the question is, who's your Dave Grohl? And that man, anytime I'm on YouTube over in that to be played column on the right, there's either a Foo Fighters video or a Dave Grohl video. No matter what I search, I could search how to put RAM in a laptop, and the next video is Dave Grohl. I don't know.
It doesn't sound like
I don't know how he does it, but he's there all the time.
I wish I had that problem. I'm a big Dave Grohl fan.
I'll answer that by saying, who is Dave Grohl?
You know who it is?
No, I know who he is.
Oh,
That's just a good way to
Okay,
answer
I was
it.
going to say, what?
I thought maybe he didn't.
So, you know,
It's just a
He's
better way
popping
to-
out questions and bands that I've never heard of in my life. I'm like on Star 22 over here. So if you said you didn't know Dave Grohl,
Oh, no,
I would have believed that.
Well, I say a lot of things people don't make any sense. So,
all right, so anyway,
Yeah, that's what I love.
but what I really mean is, what band do you want to go up on stage with and perform one of their songs? Yeah, because the Foo Fighters are constantly bringing people up on stage. At least that's what the YouTube videos make me believe.
It's
'cause-
just that
Yeah, no,
drama.
they are. I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind playing with the Foo Fighters
I think
or
I
Coheed.
think I'm going to say Neostem.
Neostem, baby.
Kind of pointless.
Yeah,
I think I'll
Neostem.
do it.
I played with him 2 days ago.
I hope
They brought me up on stage 2 days ago, man, at Jordan's party.
I got
It was
kicked out because
awesome.
I forgot that I was
They-
part of it.
Jordan,
They played Pine Box.
Oh, really?
Nice.
And I did it with them. Yeah, Neostem at Jordan's party. King Catfish, shout out, baby.
So I met Jordan for the first time at the Squirrel Hill Sports Bar at a Neostem show. That I believe Sean played at.
If I did, I don't remember.
I think last time we
That was
Yeah.
no remember November.
and he had more
Um,
than he had tonight too. So.
Yeah, I'm only on like 4 pounds.
Well, the first time I met Sean, he threw his alcohol up in the air and just missed dousing my camera.
I think I spit too. I might
You may have.
Yeah. I was so wasted, man. I don't even remember. I know what I sang was the first time I ever sang Pipe Dream with Neo Stem, and I didn't know a word of it.
Just make noises. That's what singing's
I
all
didn't.
about.
I listened to it back. Someone recorded it live. I listened to it back like the next day, and I was like, "No, please delete. This did not happen." And then Bill messages me. He's like, "You remember last night throwing your stuff at me?" I'm like, "No." Thanks for bringing it up, Bill. I mean, yeah.
You're welcome.
It's only bad if you remember.
Yeah,
If
just
you
come
don't
to the
remember, it's
Zombie
okay.
Fest. Come to the Zombie Fest on 9/23 at halftime, and you'll see what we're talking about. We might not even have.
That's where it happened.
That's what I'm saying. Are you coming? Are you coming?
You told me not to.
Well, I
he
told
changed
you
his
not
mind.
to because of how far it is for you.
Well,
I
he
don't.
changed his mind.
I
Just
I
come
mean,
out.
you could live stream it
Bring your camera too.
if you come.
That
Though,
way you
Bill,
have all the evidence you need.
Bill, if you come, I'm going to give you a big old hug. Though. If you want a big hug, you come. You want that?
I'll think about it.
Well, don't even think about it. Dream about it.
Um,
On that
let's
note,
see.
let's go to commercial.
We'll be having a
Again, I'm out of video, Sean. Let me see. Actually, this kind of fits right in our conversation. Tell me about something awkward or embarrassing that's happened to you while you're on stage playing.
Folks.
Sean's like, I'm out of here.
I'm gonna light my cigarette. My shit went out. I can't even curse. I can't.
Well, it was kind of funny because I did have too much to drink, and I couldn't figure out. This was my old band. Couldn't figure out why I was playing bass for that band. Couldn't figure out why I couldn't hear anything, and it was because I wasn't plugged into anything.
Well,
That could have been an issue, but if I didn't drink so much, it wouldn't have happened.
I think the worst for me is just kind of start playing a song and then you just go blank and you go, wait, what do I play again? So
then you just got to realize who cares.
Then you kind of fake it for a little bit and then it comes back to you and you're like, oh yeah, duh. So
that's why all those lead singers put the microphone out into the crowd, right? Because they forgot the lyrics.
Oh yeah.
You sing.
I've never forgot a lyric in my life.
Except for like
You just got done saying you didn't know what you were singing.
Oh, well, not in the last 10 days.
So you might be lying to you at the moment.
I've been in a band for 22 years. I haven't forgot in the last 10 days one lyric.
He's starting a new streak. That's like there have been no accidents in this store for one day.
Don't be making fun of my accomplishments.
Oh, can you remember yesterday?
Don't be making he's making fun of my. Let's terminate. Oh man, it's always a good time with you, Bill. You have the greatest questions. Yeah, we always have a good time. Thanks for having us on, man. Really.
So Doc Rock said that he could walk to the halftime. So I think he should come visit you on the 23rd. What do you guys think?
Do the zombie walk there? Do the zombie walk to the halftime?
I mean, his show is the Metal Shop 101.
Yeah, we got 10 great bands, man. It's like one of the best lineups I've seen in.
I think it's down to 9 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the only one that dropped wasn't a Pittsburgh band, but the season of mine dropped because they have an underager. They have an underager, so they dropped, and it's at a bar. But the first band is all. I don't even know.
Well, I think they're from Buffalo, you said.
Yeah, no. So Bombcat is underagers. Sarah Halter, you heard at the beginning of the show. False Positive, very good friends of ours. Dysregulator, which used to be Curse. I think they were called Curse to Design. Us, 13 Occult, Super Kill Robots dropped off. Paradigm.
Oh, I could have played 13 Occult. I have them.
Yeah, 13 Occult, man. I just met them on Saturday. I followed them for a long time. They have some good videos and they have like a little good look to them. But when I saw them, there was only 2 of them. And I was like, aren't you a 3-piece? And they're like, we're just a 2-piece now. But they were still very good as a 2-piece. I replaced Disease of the Mind with 13 Occult.
That's why I didn't know. I just put them at the bottom of the playlist.
Bill, I'm sorry. I would have told you, but it was like on Saturday, I asked them. On Monday, they got back to me. What's today? Tuesday? Monday? Yeah.
Today's Monday.
Yeah, well, every day's Monday.
Well, who cares what they do?
Yeah. Yeah, they got back to me today, so we're going to and don't forget about Corpse God and Lost in the Mutiny. Like all very, very, all excellent. Killer, no filler.
12, 16. Doing some math in my head here. Well, that can't be right. Hey,
we're over time.
We are. We're going to stop here because I have more music to play and I wasn't paying attention to the time.
I know, it's such a good time having the time with you, Bill. Really, thanks for having us, bro.
I am going to play the 13 Occult song, and those new songs that I said I was going to play are going to have to wait until next week. So we're going to play 13 Occult, and I am going to swear this time. Their song is called Skull Crushers from Hell.
Yes, I saw them play it. It's good.
So we're going to listen to that, and we will see you next week with Ironside and Skies of Terror. Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thanks. Primate, baby. Primate. Check us out.
And too many buttons.